Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about the 2024 horoscope for Aquarius. And I do recommend that you look at this from your moon sign, as that will most likely give you the most accurate results. You can also look at this from your ascendant or rising sign, but realize that several factors have to be considered, such as transits, aspects, conjunctions, etc. You can also look at this from your Arudha Lagna as well. And you can look at this from your Dasha Lagna. So take the planet that you are running as your Dasha and take the sign that that planet is in and put it in the first house, then read from there. I also want to give a quick disclaimer that I am using Vedic Sidereal Astrology. So if you're coming from Western Tropical, you may not get the correct interpretation. So make sure to have the correct information. There's a calculator down below in the description so that you have your sidereal placements. So let's go ahead and talk about the transits as we move forward into the year of 2024. Starting off, we have Rahu in Pisces, Ketu in Virgo. So this all started back at the end of October and will go until May 18th of 2025. Rahu in Pisces is definitely an excellent time for anyone in the media, arts, entertainment. This is definitely going to give huge inspiration and creativity. At the same time, Rahu and Pisces can create a lot of confusion. There's a confusion about what is real and what is not. This also can be a great time for anyone into occult, mysticism, astrology. This is definitely going to help to further your studies in this area. Ketu and Virgo can be excellent for cutting out old habits, old addictions. This also, though, can be a time that disrupts technology and internet. Saturn is in Aquarius. It has been since January of 2023 and will go until March 29th of 2025. This is all about taking responsibility and coming together as a collective. This becomes extremely important. This also is going to increase anything that is related to technology, innovation, with this being the home sign of Saturn, the strongest home, Aquarius. Jupiter is in Aries. It has been since April of 2023 and will go until May 1st of 2024. Jupiter in Aries is a very adventurous time. It is all about pushing forward into the future, innovation, setting trends, coming up with new ideas. And so this is definitely a time of advancement and progressing into the future. At the same time, Jupiter being expansive is going to expand this Aries energy. So this can be a big time of violence, conflict, war in the world as well. Now, on May 1st of 2024, Jupiter will shift into the sign of Taurus and will go until May 14th of 2025. Jupiter and Taurus will put a spotlight on money, on finances, on the financial market and currency. Where we're headed moving forward with money will become very important. Some major events to look out for are the eclipses. Eclipses are major times of transformation. So this always occurs when the luminaries of the sun and moon come close together with Rahu and Ketu, the shadow bodies. So moon and sun gives us the clarity to see everything. But the shadow bodies blocking out this light is definitely going to create some confusion. This is definitely going to be a time where sudden changes and unexpected events will occur. So the major time periods to look out for are March 24th or 25th, depending upon where you are in the world, April 8th, September 17th or 18th, October 2nd, and October 17th of 2024. And this will be especially true if you have planets that are placed in Virgo or Pisces. You will see these dramatic transformations take place within your life. So let's talk about the chart for Aquarius people. So first of all, your ruling planet of Saturn is positioned in your first house. This is very auspicious, although it might not feel like it for everyone. Saturn definitely demands hard work and responsibility from you as it comes into this first house. Your whole life is going to be about service, about duty, about responsibility, about the work situation. This definitely is a time where you have to put in a tremendous amount of effort and to be responsible with this placement. At the same time, though, Saturn in the first house, being in its own sign of Aquarius, is going to empower you. You have huge discipline, determination, willpower. You are pushing forward at this time in a very dynamic way. And in the long run, this will give you success. So this is an excellent position of Saturn. Now, your other co-ruler of Rahu has gone into the second house of Pisces. So definitely this is asking you to pay attention to your financial situation. This is asking you to rearrange certain aspects of your life. Now, for Aquarius people, because Pisces is here, oftentimes there is difficulty dealing with financial situations. Unless there are other planets that are intervening, this is definitely a time where you want to look for a financial advisor and to select someone very carefully who you know will help you in this area, because Rahu also brings in an element of confusion and deception. So take your time to look over the small print and details in this area very carefully. Rahu in the second house, though, definitely is about rearranging your life, because when Rahu eventually moves into the first house of your chart, it is going to change your whole entire life. So this is about letting go of the past with Ketu there in the eighth house. This is definitely a time of letting go of things that no longer serve you. So it is asking you to focus on the practical aspects of life that need to be changed, that need to be done differently. This could definitely be a time where some of you have to make changes in regards to health, medication for some of you with this position, and watch what you are eating at this time, because Rahu is poison coming into this second house. So definitely be very careful about food poisoning, about all of these situations. But this is definitely a time where all of this rearranging and reordering in your life is going to help you to restructure things to prepare you for the new beginning. Now, Jupiter is placed in the third house of your chart. This is giving you huge courage to really push forward, especially in the sign of Aries. This is very dynamic. So Jupiter here is definitely going to indicate that you are pushing forward to achieve success. And this could be in regards to wealth and achievements in various aspects of your life, but you are all about pushing forward at this time, and this is excellent. Saturn is also aspecting onto Jupiter, which gives you huge discipline. So you're not just impulsively doing this, but you are taking your time to really push forward and make these changes come about, which is going to be excellent. This is a time where you may have a larger connection with people in your life as well. You're expanding your network circle with Jupiter in here. You are all about your neighborhood, the daily news, everything that is going on at this time. It's a very busy time in your life, but these connections are helping you to grow and expand within yourself. For those who are working in business, who are dealing with the marketplace, this is excellent. It expands all of the opportunities in your life to gain success. This is also a time where many of you, again, are aiming for these high achievements and goals and can be very successful in this. Now, as Jupiter moves forward into the fourth house of the chart, this is definitely going to bring you more inward, where a lot of that socializing and dealing with the outside world is going to start to settle down. Jupiter in the fourth house is going to take you more into your home space, connecting you in with your family and your private life. And this can be an excellent time for research, gathering information, coming together in a family situation. You may be coming into a family celebration, various opportunities coming through the family. And definitely the mother will behave as a teacher in your life. You're going to be gaining a lot of knowledge when Jupiter pushes forward into this fourth house of the chart. So this is excellent. So let's talk about the general message for this horoscope at large. This is definitely, again, going to be all about status, career, work life. You are service oriented at this time. And this is definitely going to be a time where there's a lot happening, travel, connection, change in your life at a grand scale, many blessings coming in, but a lot of changes that you have to make within your life as well. So let's take a look at each of the houses to see what this horoscope will tell according to the houses. And you can look at this also according to the months of the year. So you can look at the first house as the first month of January coming into this horoscope also. So, looking at the first house, this is definitely showing that many of you are overcoming some past hurt, deception, difficulties, confusion in your life, and you're gaining more of a sense of clarity. You're learning how to trust in your intuition and to really understand what is happening. So, there's a veil that is lifting for many of you with this position. Looking at the second house, this is definitely a time of grand success because of your self confidence and initiative at this time. This is going to help you. Now, many of you, though, will come into a difficulty in terms of finances where you're trying to push things through, but they're not going as planned. So, there may be some kind of delay or obstacle in regards to paperwork, in regards to legal situations that have to be sorted out at this time, also. Coming into the third house, this is showing that definitely you're going to experience some great success and happiness in your life. And this is due to the long-term efforts. So remember, Saturn is in your first house, demanding that you put in the discipline, the effort, the dedication. And this is what brings the success into your life. This also can be a time where you are developing new ideas, new thought processes. You're becoming very innovative at this time, and this is helping you to move forward as well. Looking at the fourth house, this is showing that many of you are coming into a space that is very independent. You are able to rely on yourself to take care of your own needs coming into this time period, but also there is a struggle with work-life balance. So again, many of you are going to be focused towards your work life, your career, your responsibilities. And this means that some of you may need to take time for your home situation or for self-care at this time as well. So make sure to have a sense of balance in your life also. The fifth house shows that definitely some of you are going to come into a space where you are a little bit distracted by some of the outside pressures and different opportunities that are happening all around you. So there's a lack of focus. So there's a need to really bring yourself back to a place of center. This is an excellent time for meditation. Sixth house shows that there's definitely going to be a desire to want to explore new opportunities, to make investments, to advance yourself at this time. You are seeking to level up. And so this can be very beneficial for you. But again, remember, Rahu is in that second house where it's asking you to be very careful about reading over all of the small print and getting the correct advice. Looking at the seventh house, this is definitely showing some issues in relationships or business partnerships, business agreements for some of you. There is a difficulty with actually committing long term with this placement. Some of you are thinking about, what if you don't have a backup plan or you can't back out of this situation? So there's a little bit of a fear or resistance towards wanting to move into this commitment, this opportunity that is coming into your life. So definitely take time to think over this before making any impulsive moves. Looking at the eighth house, again, a lot of restlessness, distractions coming into your life at this time. It is all about finding that sense of balance. The ninth house shows that you have to let go of the past, let go of the pain, the difficulties that you have gone through in order to receive the blessings and opportunities in your life. So some of you are stopping, you're resisting the things that are meant to come to you because you're holding on to things that no longer serve you. This is all about moving into this brand new direction. Looking at the 10th house, this is asking you to take your time to carefully assess everything once again. This is going to be extremely important. So some of you are going at a very fast pace where you're very busy, you're trying to get work done. But this is asking you to slow down a little bit and to actually examine your situation to make sure you're not missing out on any important details. Looking at the 11th house, this is showing again that your confidence, your initiative, your ability to push forward is bringing in success. And many of you are attracting wealth into your life as well and finding very clever ways to manage this wealth. This can be very beneficial. The 12th house again shows that there are issues with letting go of the past. You're trying to hold on. You're having difficulty with actually making peace with the past. So this is something that you definitely have to work on at this time. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you like this, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.